Hey guys, this is Theory Workbook Level 1A. This is the last few pages, 29, 30, and 31. So all this is a review of everything that you've done in the theory book and kind of in the piano method book too. So the first part, and I gave some references for what page you can look on, just in case you forget some of the stuff. So like this first section is from page 3 of the theory book. If you look back, you can find some of these answers. The musical alphabet is, right, what letters do we have in the alphabet? That's pretty simple. Black keys are grouped in, right? How many of them are there here and how many of them here, right? That's all they're asking. Fill in the name of each white key. I think that's pretty easy, right? That starts with a C, and then you can just keep going through the alphabet all the way to the end. So again, look at page 3 if you need some help with that. Identify each note below as a line or space note. Also indicate its corresponding line or space number, right? That was back in page 5, right? They do one for you. That's the third line, right? This is the first space, right? So if you need to look back, go ahead and find those. It's just identifying which line or which space. Lines 5 and 6, those are just naming treble clef notes and bass clef notes. I think that's pretty easy. If you know, like this one's a middle C and that one's a middle C, everything else is alphabetical, right? I'm going to assume you can figure that out. It's all over in the book too. Towards the bottom, page number 7, it says name each note in rest, i.e. quarter note, below and indicate the corresponding rhythmic value. So basically name it, right? That's a quarter note, and then the rhythmic value is 1 beat, right? And we've talked about all these. And if you forget, page 12 is all the note values, and then page 15 is the rest values. So you can go back and take a look. They'll tell you the name and then how many beats each one is. All right, and the next page is page 30. So looking up here, so this is writing in the counts, right? The first line is just notes and rests, right? So long notes and long rests, so not too hard. Again, if you need to look back, pages 13 to 15 helps you with that. So basically you're just writing 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's 4 beats in each measure, so it should work for the whole line. Number 9 is copy the grand staff. Just everything that you see here, including these little squiggly lines, the vertical lines, right? Put everything over here. Number 10, in 4/4 time, an eighth note receives how many beats, right? If you forget, look back at page 22. They're just reviewing. Just remember you're looking at this kind of time signature, right? It should be each quarter note's a beat, so the eighth note is shorter, right? Keep those in mind. Line 11, write the counts. And this part has dotted quarter notes, right? So just watch for those. Again, you can look back at page 24, but those are a beat and a half, right? So just make sure, like this one, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and, right? Make sure these little eighth notes are on an and. Okay. Line 12, identify these melodic intervals. So just to review, melodic intervals versus harmonic intervals, right? Melodic is just one note at a time, like a melody, like something you could sing. Harmonic is when they're stacked and you play them together. All right, so if you're looking at melodic intervals, you can look back at pages 20 and 21, right? They help you. It's just 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. And then the harmonic intervals, page 27, will kind of talk you through those if you need help with those again. Just looking at distance between the 2 notes. All right, and then page 31, these are a lot of terms that the book went through gradually. If you forget any of them, the great thing is on the back side, page 32, there's a glossary. It has pretty much everything you could possibly need to answer those questions on 31, right? So if you get stuck somewhere, just look at page 32. All right, I don't think there's anything too confusing. So what you're doing is matching, right? So retardando, if you figure out what it means, it should be the one on the back, so you can find it down here. Retardando, gradually slower. So if you're looking back on 31, it's right there, there's letter O. So you're going to stick that O right there. Right, and you can cross it out so you remember which one you've already used. But each of these should go on one of those lines. All right, that's it. Have fun. Thanks.